Some may have wondered what this wooden construction was doing next to the Brandenburger Gate on Sunday just 3 weeks ago. With a height of 3.5 meters, the so-called Euromaidan simply popped up right next to the Brandenburger Gate. Likewise, this wooden dome was seen next to the cathedral in Cologne on the premises of the Krzyżowa Foundation for Mutual Understanding in Europe and on Plac Solny in Wrocław throughout the summer season. When zooming in, 4 young women, Olya and Anna from Ukraine and Nele and Katerina from Germany, and a big Ukrainian flag are visible. The women are sitting inside the Euromaidan together with other citizens or walking around in order to discuss with passers-by. Their mission: raise awareness about the situation in Ukraine, support cultural exchange and offer a safe space to discuss, and collect ideas for a better future for Europe.
Main motivation for me to participate in this project is that it's related to sustainable development.
It's just incredible to see how many different people can come together from different backgrounds to talk just about Ukraine.
To learn more about Ukraine, but also to bring different perspectives together.
This project is a great chance to make the world know Ukraine.
Within the so-called Ukrainian Vibes project, the team organizes a series of offline and online public discussions. For 6 months in total, the participants work together in a team of 4. The project is designed to take place for the first 3 months in Germany and the remaining 3 months in the partner country, Ukraine.
Since there is a war right now, we decided to stay in Germany. We still wanted this project to happen because it's now really important to talk about Ukraine.
In the discussions under the Euromaidan, Ukrainian Vibes connects old and new local communities with Ukrainians who fled their country because of the war. The Dome Talks tour is intended to give Ukrainian refugees a safe space where they can share their experiences and to give everyone else the opportunity to ask questions and learn more about Ukraine.
I have a very strong Ukrainian community where I live, and when this affected Stuart, it literally was like hitting home.
I can't relate to a situation where my own country's history is in the hands of has been for centuries in the hands of someone else.
We've had a lot of conversations in our family just about cultural identity, about like, I had to ask my family, it's like, well, so when this war started, it's like, what are we?
В принципі, зараз взагалі українці, вони всі в різних умовах знаходяться. Всі по-різному відчувають цю війну. І це нас дуже розділяє. З одного боку, війна нас сплотила, ну, тому що ми всі хочемо перемоги, активних людей я маю на увазі. І ми всі долучаємося як можемо.
And I realize that Ukraine, as well as every other country, is so multicultural.
In order to include the voices of those who are still in Ukraine or didn't have the possibility to join the tour in Germany or Poland, the Ukrainian Vibes team got together virtually in 3 online events in August. The ideas collected from all participants will be afterwards sent to European decision makers at the end of the project in September. The Ukrainian Vibes team mainly covers 4 topics: difficult history of Ukraine, civic participation beyond times of war, environmental consequences of the war, and human rights, including gender equality and the violation of the humanitarian law during the war.
Every state, every country, of course, has periods that are called difficult history. And for me, I would say it's the period of time that changes your national identity. It changes the ideas that are circulating in the society. In Ukrainian history, there were numerous things like this. It's most obvious probably is the Stalin repressions or period of famine that took 10 million lives from Ukrainians.
There are a lot of forms of civic participation. For example, you can elect or you can go to demonstrations, but there are also many more possibilities. And as we can see in Ukraine right now, civic participation can also be life-saving.
Discussing topics concerning environment is always relevant, and during the war as well. So we want to talk about environmental consequences of the war and discuss global dependencies and ways to sustainable rebuildment of Ukraine.
Humanitarian consequences of war shouldn't just cover the brutal things happening in Ukraine right now. We would like to focus on how to proceed with war crimes and how important gender inequality is right now, although there is a war situation. The topics of Ukrainian Vibes are not only explored during the events. On the website of the European Public Sphere, as well as on its Instagram channel, you can dive deeper with articles written by the team, recommendations, and more. The 2022 project will end in September, but a new edition for 2023 is already in the making. Until then, the team might have already received some feedback from the European decision makers on the summary document Catalogue of Ideas, containing citizens' ideas for a peaceful Europe and an EU that hopefully soon welcomes Ukraine among its members. Slava Ukraini, Herojem Slava!